Kendra from Crafty Kendra, and today I'm going to show you how to make this card. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing that we're going to do is bring in a piece of watercolor paper. And this piece of watercolor paper measures 2 3/8 by 3.5 inches. And I've already taken the little birthday bot stamp from the Lots of Bots stamp set and stamped him in Stays On. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and color this guy in. And how we're going to do that is we're going to start off with our Baja Breeze marker and shade in some of the center of his belly and his face, his legs. Just like that. Next thing we're going to do is bring in our basic gray marker and highlight the lines of our robot. And since we're watercoloring, it's okay if you go outside the lines. Okay, just like that. Then what we're going to do is bring in our aqua painter. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the blue portion that we colored in. And we're going to start in the center of the blue and work it out towards the edges. You're going to do that with all the blue pieces. Okay, whenever you're done doing that, you're going to start from the edge of the gray and work it in. The reason we're doing that is to give him some shadowing. Alright, see, now that we have him colored in, he has lots of life to him. And we're just going to set him aside for a second so he can dry. The next thing we're going to do is bring in a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. And what we're going to do with this scrap piece is using our Stays On ink and that same birthday bot stamp, we're going to use the greeting that comes on him, and it's Happy Birthday Human. And when you get the Lots of Bots stamp set, they actually come together, but I cut them apart so that I can get more use out of the greetings. We're going to stamp the Happy Birthday Human, and it stays on. And then we're going to punch it out using the 1 3/8 by 5/8 inch oval punch. Just going to center that greeting inside the center of the punch and punch it out. Also, with a scrap piece of white paper, you're going to want to punch out the circles that come on the Build a Cupcake punch, and you only really need one. And you're also going to want to punch out the medium-sized circle from the Build an Owl punch. So we have one of those from the Build an Owl, one of the circles from the Create a Cupcake, and our greeting that is on an oval. And since we've done that, our little robot guy has had enough time to dry. So we're going to bring him back in. And we're going to bring in our Baja Breeze marker again. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and color in that balloon. Whenever we do that, we're going to make sure we give it a couple passes on the left side of the balloon so that it looks like it's 3D. Then we're going to color in the little gift bag. We're also going to color in some of the stripes on his party hat. Then we're going to bring in the So Saffron. We're going to color in the tissue paper and the star on the gift bag and the rest of his hat. Just like that. I'm going to bring back in our basic gray marker, and we're going to give a little dot on the center of his eyes. And we're also going to color a line right underneath his feet. And bring back in the aqua painter to smooth out that line to give him an area that he's grounded to, so it doesn't look like he's floating out there. So then he has lots of life to him. I'm going to bring in the spiral border punch, centering the top of our watercolor piece. We're going to punch just like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that these are apart and fine. Then using our two-way glue pen, we're going to attach some glue to the back of our small circle that's from the cupcake punch. And attach it towards the top right of his head. And then we're going to bring in medium-sized circle from the owl punch. Put it a little further and curve towards the left above him. Going to attach our oval with some snail. And it goes at an angle right there. Going to bring in our basic gray marker and draw a circle along the edge of those that we just attached with the fine point tip of the marker, and then also go around the edge of the oval just to give it a little more definition so that it really pops. Going to flip him over and attach some snail, and that gets attached to a 2.5 by 3 5/8 inch piece of So Saffron. Just like that. Then we're going to attach it to our card base. Now our card base measures 3.5 inches by 4 1/4 inch, and what I've done is I've already taken the nuts and bolts stamp from the Lots of Bots stamp set, and I stamped it first in basic gray, and then I stamped it in StazOn ink because it gives it a little bit of a different color and gives some dimension. And the reason I left the center blank is because we're going to snail on our little robot piece in the center, so we don't need to worry about covering it. Just like that. And then what we're going to do for the inside is we're going to attach a piece of Whisper White that measures 3 1/4 by 4. There we go. That finishes off that card. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all I have for you. Thanks.